it's Kerry. I'm doing an update on my Tyrannosaurus Rex collection. I'm also going to give you lots of interesting facts today and a fun ending. Can you tell me, how long was a Tyrannosaurus skull? Subscribe and give a thumbs up if you like Tyrannosaurus. And there's going to be some trouble at the end. Tyrannosaurus means tyrant lizard. It comes from the ancient Greek word tyrannus, meaning tyrant, and of course saurus, meaning lizard. It is a genus of coelurosaurian theropod dinosaur. The species Tyrannosaurus rex refers to the word king in Latin. It is one of the most well represented of the large theropods. Tyrannosaurus lived throughout what is now Western North America, on what then was an island continent known as Laramidia. I really like this green Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus had a much wider range than other tyrannosaurids. Fossils are found in a variety of rock formations dating back to the Upper Cretaceous period, 68 to 66 million years ago. Love those teeth. It was the last known member of the Tyrannosaurids and among the last non-avian dinosaurs to exist before the Cretaceous Paleogene extinction. Like other tyrannosaurids, Tyrannosaurus was a bipedal carnivore with a massive skull balanced by a long, heavy tail. Relative to its large and powerful hind limbs, the forelimbs were short but unusually powerful for their size and had 2 clawed digits. Love the colours of this one, and see the little marks on its face there where it's been fighting, and all the feather details. The most complete specimen measures up to 12.3 metres or 40 feet in length and up to 3.6 metres or 12 feet tall at the hips, and is estimated to weigh between 8 and 14 tonnes when it was alive. Other theropods rivaled or exceeded Tyrannosaurus rex in size, it is still amongst the largest known land predators and is estimated to have exerted the largest bite force among all terrestrial animals. By far the largest carnivore in its environment, Tyrannosaurus was most likely an apex predator, preying upon hadrosaurs, armoured herbivores like ceratopsians, which would include triceratops, and ankylosaurs, and possibly sauropods. Another feathered T-Rex. This one was on a stand and I took the stand off, but don't try it unless you get some adult supervision. You can really cause some damage to yourself or the dinosaur. Tyrannosaurus was an opportunistic scavenger, just like modern-day lions, tigers, and predatory birds. More than 50 specimens of Tyrannosaurus have been identified, some of which are nearly complete skeletons. The abundance of fossil material has allowed significant research into many aspects of its biology, including its life history and biomechanics, which refers to the way it moved its body and limbs. I always think this dinosaur looks a bit like a dog. Tyrannosaurus rex was one of the largest land carnivores of all time. The largest complete specimen, located at the Field Museum of Natural History, is nicknamed Sue, although not every adult Tyrannosaurus specimen recovered is as big. The neck of Tyrannosaurus rex forms a natural S-shaped curve like that of other theropods, but was short and muscular to support the massive head. I love this gold dinosaur. Love all the detail and the colour. It's a limited edition one available a few years ago. I try and keep it out of fights. The forelimbs only had 2 clawed fingers along with an additional small metacarpal representing the remnant of a 3rd digit. In contrast, the hind limbs were among the longest in proportion to the body size of any theropod. The tail was heavy and long, sometimes containing over 40 vertebrae in order to balance the massive head and body. The Papo Tyrannosaurus. This is a great model and I love the way it stands. In real life, the Tyrannosaurus would have been more parallel with the ground with its tail up behind it, but I'm sure it reared up like this on occasion. To compensate for the immense bulk of the animal, many bones throughout the skeleton were hollow, reducing its weight without significant loss of strength, more like a honeycomb. The largest known Tyrannosaurus rex skull measures up to 1.45 meters or 4.8 feet in length. That's nearly 5 feet. The juvenile Tyrannosaurus. Large fenestrae or openings in the skull reduced weight and provided areas for muscle attachment, as in all carnivorous theropods. Tyrannosaurus' skull was quite different from those of large non-tyrannosaurid theropods. It was extremely wide at the rear, but had a narrow snout with front-facing eyes, allowing unusually good binocular vision. I quite like this green colour and those red eyes. Which was up to 9 meters or 30 feet long and weighed around 3 tons. It had preserved feathers on various sections of the body, strongly suggesting that its whole body was covered in feathers. I think it is most likely that the extent and nature of feather covering in tyrannosauroids may have changed over time in response to body size, a warmer climate, or other contributing factors. Really nice detail on the top of the head there. Some researchers suggest that large theropods like Tyrannosaurus had teeth covered in lips like modern-day lizards, rather than having bare teeth like crocodiles. This is based on the presence of enamel, which may need to remain hydrated, an issue not faced by aquatic species like crocodiles or toothless species like birds, which have no lips and toothless beaks. I think this dinosaur's got rather thin legs for a T-Rex. In modern terrestrial animals with bare teeth, the teeth typically lack some or all of the standard amount of tooth enamel. Because Tyrannosaurus and other toothed theropods had enamel-covered teeth, they would have required some sort of lip-like covering to seal the mouth when closed, or possibly even large flat scales that left no room for lips. I've got twins here. I didn't realise until today that I had 2 of these. The Plesiosaurus horneri, a related genus, had large scales similar to those of crocodiles on its face. Do your fighting later. Off you go. Tyrannosaurus is a member of the Tyrannosaurine subfamily, which also includes the North American Plesiosaurs and the Asian Tarbosaurus. As the archetypal theropod, Tyrannosaurus is one of the best known dinosaurs since the 20th century and has been featured in many films, advertising, even postal stamps, as well as many other types of media. I love the teeth on this one. T-Rex stood with its body approximately parallel to the ground and tail extended behind the body to help balance the head. Cool rainbow colours. The arms of T-Rex are very small in relation to the overall body size, measuring only 1 metre or 3.3 feet long. The bones show large areas for muscle attachment, indicating considerable strength. The forelimbs may have been used to grasp a mate and possibly were used to assist the animal in rising from a prone or lying down position. Another possibility is that the forelimbs held struggling prey. And here's the hatchling. It's so cute with a broken eggshell, and we'll have a look at the front of it in a moment. It's trying to push its way out of the shell. See that? When a juvenile Tyrannosaurus reaches around 14 years of age, its body size begins to increase dramatically. During this rapid growth phase, a young Tyrannosaurus would gain an average of 600 kilograms, which is 1,300 pounds, a year for the next 4 years. At 18 years of age, the growth slows down. In April 2007, in studies reported in Science, it was concluded that 7 traces of collagen proteins detected in purified Tyrannosaurus rex bone most closely match those reported in chickens, followed by frogs and newts. Subsequent studies confirmed the close connection of Tyrannosaurus rex to modern-day birds. Scientists are not sure if Tyrannosaurus was endothermic, which means warm-blooded. Tyrannosaurus, like most dinosaurs, was long thought to have an ectothermic or cold-blooded reptilian metabolism. Another Eutyrannus. And you can see the feather covering on the body here, and all the detail there on the forehead and snout. A really remarkable model, this one. How well could Tyrannosaurus turn, and what's its maximum straight line speed? Tyrannosaurus may have been slow to turn, possibly taking 1 to 2 seconds to turn only 45 degrees or 1/8 of a circle, and an amount that humans, being vertically orientated and tailless, can spin in a fraction of a second. One of my favourite oldies. And it's in a very incorrect position, this one. The cause of the difficulty in fast turns is called rotational inertia, caused by the mass distribution of the body and its distance from its centre of gravity. Imagine yourself carrying heavy timber horizontally and try to do a quick turn. Scientists mostly agree with speeds of 40 kilometers per hour or 25 miles per hour as a top running speed. There are many tracks of very large theropods walking. So far, none have been found of very large theropods running. This may indicate that they did not run. I really think with their lightweight bones and extensive muscles, they would have been able to move quite fast. Juvenile. The tail, which has muscles which link the tailbones and the upper leg bones, could have assisted Tyrannosaurus in leg retraction and enhanced its running ability, agility and balance. Moving the tail would also change the mass centre towards the hips, which would have lessened the strain on the leg muscles to support its weight, improving its overall balance and agility. This would also have made the animal less front-heavy, thus reducing rotational inertia. This is a cool dinosaur. I love the purple colours on it. One of my favourite T-Rexes. I love the gold painted spots on the back of the skull and on the knees. I've actually painted this dinosaur myself on paper and it's in one of my videos. I'll put a link to it at the end of this video. Tyrannosaurus had heightened sensory abilities, a great sense of sight, a great sense of smell, and an ability to hear very low frequency sounds. Tyrannosaurus had the relatively largest brain of all adult non-avian dinosaurs, with the exception of certain small Maniraptoriforms, including Bamboraptor, Troodon, and Ornithomimus. And here's all the dinosaurs. I think there's going to be some trouble brewing. Uh-oh, the Spinosaurus are here. Thank you for watching my video. Please stay right on here at Super Fun Reviews for more great videos. See you again soon. Please subscribe and share my videos on any of the social media sites that you like to visit. Thanks once again.